Alright, I've started streaming.
Okay.
Yo.
Hello.
So, effectively, me and Tyler started reading Homestuck. But we introduced the concept of snow and she was very interested. It just meant we would have to start over because, I think putting, I was okay with snow reading it, but then Tyler was like, nah, that sucks. And I agreed.
Well, especially because, like...
We were, 1,500 pages in.
Well, that, and also I feel like the idea of...
I literally, agreed with you, by the way. You don't have to defend yourself here.
Well, for stream. I'm just saying that, I just thought that the idea...
Put it on the record? Can we put it on the record? Can the page put this on the record? I just want to make sure that what I'm saying is put on the record.
For the record, this is self-destructive. Anyway, I just thought that, experiencing this blind with snow would be more fun than us just rereading it.
Yeah.
And having an extra person with more voices.
Oh yeah, there are 100 fucking characters in this thing.
Yeah, we were already, yeah.
Snow, we didn't warn you about this, but Danganronpa's Kitty's play compared to this.
Yeah.
Oh god, will I ever remember?
No, Tyler's got it.
There's the reason I have a notes app.
Yeah, Tyler writes.
We're gonna need it.
Tyler writes down everyone's assigned voices. So the first thing though is that we talk about how we do the narrator voice, and essentially we sort of just take it in turns to read the narrator voice.
It's based on vibes.
Yeah, so it's mostly takes in turns, but sometimes if there's one of those comedic one-liner finales that sort of ties into the previous page, then the same person will read it because it's based on vibes, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
the next page has a line that feels like it was basically a continuation of what you were reading before, then you just take it and we'll all deal with it.
Page 1 is a big inspirational speech about doing a thing, and then page 2 is we are doing this, we are making this happen. It's just, that's the kind of thing the same person would read. It's like the fun, it's vibes.
Edification, perfection,
V-days.
Male.
We're just making references Snow doesn't know yet. Let's get started. We're making this happen.
We're making this happen.
I assume I hit the big begin adventure button.
Yes, and that's the other thing. So I'm going to explain this to Snow before we even start, right? Andrew Hussey is the person who made this. Yes, I always get him and Toby Fox mixed up. Andrew Hussey is the person...
Toby Fox was involved,
yes,
but
that's why I get them...
brainchild.
Andrew Hussey is the person who made this. These were originally webcomics hosted on a website, and essentially Andrew Hussey would draw a frame, like the one that you're seeing currently if you've hit the Start Adventure button, and then there would be a forum attached to it, right? And that forum would have a bunch of people, and by a bunch, I mean 20 or 30 at the start. This was not a popular project at the beginning. Debating on what the thing that he should draw in the next panel should be, right? So at the moment, they'd just be debating his name, right? And so someone thought it'd be funny to say a name, and then that's what he does in the next page. And then after that, someone will be like, okay, now walk over here and pick this thing up. And then Andrew Hussey would draw that. And so the links to the next page also almost, they also have names on them. So, generally speaking, it's the person who read the page who also, you have to read the link out, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because things get a little fucky-wucky. Sometimes it's actually important to know what that link is saying.
Yeah, because the link will tell you what if we're jumping back and forth between the perspective of two characters, the link will tell you what character's doing. It's we're looking at fucking man 1, and then it's girl 1, do this thing, and then you have to that'll be in the links. You have for the sake of people theoretically being able to watch this without looking at the screen, you have to read the link out as well. And then
it'd be a shame if they didn't look at the screen, though. There's a lot to look at.
Oh yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So for example, A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April 2009, which is the day the comic started, by the way, is the young man's birthday. Though it was
So that's
13...
the only reason that... Alright.
Yes, it is I know exactly what you're asking! Yes! Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be? Enter name. And then everyone will click on the link, and they'll see the next... And they'll see the next page. Try again. And we click it.
Try again, smartass.
And then we click try again, and it's the new link. And so yeah, so that's basically the gist of it.
Okay.
So his actual name is John Eggbert.
Okay.
John Eggbutt. Eggbutt. Egbert. For the record, I know I'm going to be doing John's voice, because I've got a very good voice for it.
Yeah, usually just for like a little personal flavor, we have whoever is going to be doing the voice for the character introduces them in the little introductory monologue.
Yes, which is what's about to happen. So examine room.
So.
Need to see the room. Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore and are that's a fucking string of words, and are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? John quickly retrieve arms from the drawer.
Doom, 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 doom.
So, if you want Snow, you can go after me.
Okay, your arms are in your magic chest, Poop Lord. Remove cake from magic chest.
There you go, and I guess Tyler goes after Snow. And there we go, we have our order.
Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. John, quickly retrieve arms from magic chest.
Oh, here we go. So, Steven, please stop whistling, buddy. You quickly retrieve your fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. You capture log them in your Silodex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in the chest. John, examine contents of chest.
Okay. Them's a lot of contents.
You're gonna list those contents.
Yeah, you're after me, Snow.
Okay.
List them context, girl.
In here, you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or cunning prankster. You are neither of those things. Among the artifacts are 2 fake arms, currently
capture logged in your Silodex. Yeah.
1 pair of trick handcuffs, 1 stunt sword, 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of beagle plus glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, 1 copy of Colonel Sassacre.
Yep.
Daunting text of I need new glasses. Text of magical frivolity. And practical japery.
Japery.
And 1 copy japery, whatever. And 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Cavaney. Some of this stuff may come in handy at some point. For now, you decided to just take the smoke pellets. John, capture log smoke pellets.
There you go.
Good job. You stow the smoke pellets on one of your capture log cards in your Silodex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you are starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have 2 empty capture log cards remaining. John, equip fake arms.
I can love the capture log system, man. It's so bad, but I love it.
Hey, you get to say your favorite line.
I do get to say my favorite line. You aren't totally sure if equip is the verb copacetic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. The card is underneath the one you just used to capture the smoke pellets. You will have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms, but that is probably unadvisable since you'd just make your room lousy with smoke. Your Silodex's fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of a stacked data structure. You were never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. But with any hope, perhaps you will advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Silodex with a little more experience. Oh boy, Tyler. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
John, examine problem sleuth poster.
Is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster is one of your wisest purchases. There's a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. John, read note undrawer.
For a bit of reference, Problem Sleuth is a comic that Andrew Hussey did before Homestuck.
Also,
Oh,
that link leads you to a site where you can buy that poster for yourself
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
for $14.
Alright, this one's yours, Tyler.
This note is rich with the aromas of fatherly aftershaves and cologne. Beside the note, there is a rolled-up poster. John.
Happy
Take a
birthday,
poster.
son. I am so proud of you. Aww. Their
Aw,
dad
how
is
cute.
proud of them. Another
Bless you.
birthday artifact. You wonder what is pinned on the poster. You'll need some way to hang it on to your wall. John, acquire hammer and nails. They will come in handy.
You first placed the hammer into your Silodex, but now all your capture log cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. You guess it doesn't hurt to try. John, take the nails.
The fact that he didn't know until now sort of makes it sound weird, though. It makes it sound like he's never tried to equip more than 5 items in his whole life. His whole 13 years, this is the first time he's tried to carry 5 things at once.
He also didn't have a name until like today, so.
Okay, that's not true.
You capture log 4 nails in the top card and push all the artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyways. But you probably don't want to do that again unless you want to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you have gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. John, squawk like an imbecile and shut on your desk.
So as you can see, the forum is coming into play here.
Yeah.
The forum abhors
Oh yeah.
lore and continuity.
This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks! Stupid, stupid, stupid! And yet the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. John, combine the nails and the hammer.
You merge the top 2 cards. The hammer and nails are now capture logged on the same card and can be used together. John, use hammer/nails on poster.
You use the hammer and nails card in conjunction with the card beneath it. John, nail poster to wall.
A little monster's poster. You use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space of the wall. Oh, it's glorious. Exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. Examine Con Air poster.
Put the bunny back in the box. I said put the bunny back in the box. Why wouldn't you put the bunny back in the box? John, examine Deep Impact poster.
You can click on all that text, by the way, to see the YouTube link of that scene.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do it on stream.
I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Put the bunny back in the box.
I knew you was a punk, and I was right. You been playing us all along. You a free man.
I said, put the bunny back in the box.
His teeth are so yellow.
They are really yellow, aren't they?
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
They're like disturbingly yellow. They're like, you know this man is evil because he is gross.
Uh-oh.
Die, punk.
Uh-oh.
Why couldn't you put
Oh,
the
no.
bunny back in the box?
Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box?
You know, it's funny because someone I follow on Instagram just posted on their stories like earlier today that cinema peaked with Nicolas Cage starring in Con Air.
I mean, they're wrong, but that's alright. Like,
I don't even know who or what that is, so.
That's that movie.
the scene you just watched, Snow.
That's from Con Air, starring Nicolas Cage.
And who is that?
An actor? Snow, what do you mean, who is that? A person? A man? Like, what kind of question is that? A human
don't
being
know.
in existence? An actor? Like, what fucking kind of question is that?
I don't know, man. Just shut up.
Like,
Spend a day.
he's secretly my father, okay? John, examine Deep Impact poster. Morgan Freeman's genteel, homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over a crisis. Oceans rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus a black president? Now you've seen everything. John, examine calendar. This was set in a time.
It was.
2009.
Yeah, so literally that year Obama was inaugurated.
Yeah.
So, like 3 months after that.
Okay. Anyway, Snar.
Oh, I thought I read the last one. Okay.
I read the last one, but like, I stole it from Tyler. Just keep on going.
Oh, okay. You've marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival date for the highly touted
Yeah.
sub.
So we generally say, we generally say spurb.
Spurb
Yeah.
beta launch. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. John, eat
Steven.
cake.
Shh. All you, Tyler.
You are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day. You have no intention of clogging your Silodex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone's messaging you. John, examine incoming message.
So you probably confused as to why we said we have character voices. Characters do eventually start talking to each other. Snow. And
Okay.
it's at that point where we're not the narrator, we're actually character voices and we give them accents and shit. You know, Danganronpa style.
Yeah.
You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper, which you made yourself. You are really proud of it. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You are so bad at programming, sometimes you wonder why you even bother with it. Your Pestachum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. I just like...
As a programmer, fuck, and are all things I 100% would name my program files.
Absolutely.
Like 100%.
Open
I
Pestachum.
would do that more often if I wasn't turning them into for school.
Only one of your chums was logged in. He has sent you a message. John, open message. Alright, Snow. You'll notice there's a show pest log button, and when you press that, it expands the chat log that happens between
Don't make my mistake.
John and the person called Turntech Godhead, right?
Okay.
Tyler spent 500 pages not realizing that you could open those, and missed.
I miss so much. So much happens in these logs. You'll notice.
Oh,
so
yeah.
much happens in these logs.
These-
And I just had no idea. I
These-
thought it was just like an optional thing. I just kept clicking on, and like sometimes like the narration will mention someone talking, and I was just like, huh. I'm like,
So these characters are also color coded so that you can see the text, so you can tell whose text is whose. So EB is John and I am being John. Would you like to take Dave, Snow?
Sure, what's Dave
well,
like?
let's not spoil the name. We'll just call him Turntech Butthead.
I apologize.
You spoiled it!
TG is Texan. He is from Texas.
Yeah, we'll give you like a little bit of info on like generally how they are, but
TG is from Texas. He's got that cool. He's cool, but he's also
chill.
he's ironic. He's cool. He's chill, and he's from Texas.
and he raps sometimes.
Texas.
And he
He
raps.
raps.
Mm-hmm.
So go for it.
That's New Yorker. That's I'm trying
New-
to think of a Texan
New
accent.
Yorker,
Give
New
me a
Yorker.
long y'all.
y'all.
Hey y'all.
Y'all.
Hey, so what's I keep wanting to do
It's
New Yorker.
it's Tenko. It's Tenko, but boy. If you want to do just the Texan accent, but like however else you want to do it. But like if you're trying to do Tenko, if you're trying to do Texan, it's Tenko, but boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey y'all.
Yeah, excellent.
Hey, so what sort of that's New Yorker again.
I mean, you can make it New Yorker if you want, but like,
I can't. I need hold on.
let's give Snow a moment, everyone.
Yep, that's okay. Take your time.
I don't need any preparation to do John's voice. I know exactly what I'm gonna do, Snow.
Because it's the same voice you've been doing this whole time.
Yeah.
Real Texan accent. Hey, so what sort I keep saying sort.
Sort.
The real Texan accent. Hey, so what sort
Try doing a sorta instead of sort of.
what sort of insane loot did you rake in today?
Hey!
There we
Once
go.
you start doing it, it'll come very naturally. You want to repeat the lines
Yeah,
so that I can actually respond to it and not just yell at you?
Hey, so what sort of
Did you only
Sorry.
buy stuff for you? Keep on going,
Hey, so
guys.
what sort of insane loot did you rake in today?
I got a Little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm gonna watch it again today. The apple juice seed was so funny.
Ah, hell, that is such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet, and it's like fucking Christmas up in here.
Okay, that's fine. But I just have one question and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage?
But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory?
All I'm saying is, All I'm saying is, don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a
Mandel.
bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts.
Why did the fat kid or whoever drank it know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous.
It was the 15th day in a row of Howie Mandel peeing. It's the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice.
Okay, I can't accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet?
No, did you?
Man, I got 2 copies already. But I don't care, I'm not going to play it or anything, the game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed in Game Bro?
Game Bro is a jerk and we both know it.
Yeah, why don't you go check your mail, maybe it's there now.
All right, John, look out window. So as you can see, those conversations are incredibly important.
Incredibly.
They get important.
Incredible.
Give me a quick sec. Did you only buy stuff for you?
See, all I needed to do was say the R
Steven?
sound, because I can't do a New Yorker, because they don't say the L, the R's.
Yes or no?
Y'all.
Steven,
Give
yes
us a
or no?
y'all sometime.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all.
Texans say their R's.
Yeah.
New Yorkers do not.
New
Don't say
Yorkers.
R's. New Yorkers.
We don't have enough time to say ah.
But we do
Fixing
down
to-
here in
fixing to
Texas.
pronounce all their R's like good Christian boys.
Yeah.
Anyway, you see the view of your yard from your window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. There beside your driveway is the mailbox. Probably end up reading more narration than you guys, just because you guys are gonna have a lot of talking with yourselves, because I only have one human voice.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. John examined mailbox.
Oh, sorry. I got a notification.
The
My food's almost here.
the little red arm swilly dilly thing, or whatever it's called, is flipped up. What the hell is that thing called anyway? You don't have the time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means you have new mail, and that means the beta might be there. John, go outside and check mailbox.
You are about to hurry down the stairs when you hear a car pull into the driveway. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery
No,
store.
please do not. This comic makes a habitual habit of making certain words capitalized. Please, that is not the joke we want to do. This is not the place to do that joke.
This is when I will have you know, Snow. Do you know that big list of items you listed?
That was
Yeah.
all capitals.
Well, I didn't do that. But when I was reading that in our run through, I said every number thing that was in parentheses after it.
Yeah, it was like two, and one.
Several.
Yeah.
Fair
Drove
enough.
Aretha crazy.
But it turns out your dad has returned from the grocery store. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh great, he is beating you to the mail. John, forget it. Check mail later.
Oh, he's angry.
Nah.
Ah, poor man.
If you go downstairs to get it, he will likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill out up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you're trapped in this room, stuck, if you will, in a sense which possibly borders on the titular. And now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing lever dealies of harassment in perpetuity. Whatever, the dude can just hold his damn horses. John, examine games on CD rack.
Trapped in the stuck at home. Snow. Is home stuck?
Stuck in
Stuck
his
at home.
It's so clever!
Do you get it, Snow?
No, I don't. I need it to be explained.
Okay, well, so trapped is
Maybe if you like stutter through the explanation and the repetition of it a few more times, she'll get it.
Yeah. So this is like an animated flash Snow. You can hover your mouse over the things. You can see all the different ones that are there. You've put countless man hours into this assortment of quality titles, like Bard Quest, which is another comic that they did. The Caper,
If you click on any of them, it opens a link. Learn that the hard way.
Not all of them, just the green ones. Because the green ones are all different adventures. Bard Quest, Problem Sleuth, and Jailbreak Adventure. Apparently Jailbreak Adventure fucking has music on it. I just opened that one up. Oh no, Problem Sleuth does. On its title screen. But yeah, the green ones that are flashing are links, but the others are just other games. Or like, they're terrible movie games, which is even worse. John's taste in games is so bad.
Well, it's about as good as his taste in movies.
Yeah. John, read Colonel Sassacre's daunting text. And yes, I know it's Colonel, but I'm saying Colonel because we do things to piss each other off, me and Tyler.
You just had to consult with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. It could kill a cat if you dropped it. But to really dig into this hefty book, you will have to capture log it. You are not sure you are ready to logjam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. John, capture log fake arms again. Shh.
What did you just say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh, Jesus. In a momentary lapse of concentration, you accidentally capture log the arms again.
Wow, John is not having a good birthday.
John, set Pester Chum status to bully.
You don't think the situation is quite dire enough to go all the way to rancorous, but you still feel the Pester Chum client should reflect your mood in some way. Bully will have to do, you guess. This, unsurprisingly, does nothing whatsoever. Oh right, you forgot your chum is still pestering you. John, answer chum. Alright, that's me and you, Snow.
Alright. Is it there? Please say yes. Maybe you can play it with TT. She's been pestering me all day about it. She's making me
Mackin.
so hard.
Mackin.
She's macking on me so hard all the time. I nearly said that, a very different sentence.
What? I don't know what that could be. Hold on, I want to know. I want to know, Snow. I don't...
I'll leave it to your imagination.
I don't know! I don't have the imagination!
She's macking on me so hard all the time I start to feel a bit embarrassed for her. I mean, not that I can blame her or anything.
Mackin is like a slang for kiss, like, is it a slang
For
for
making out.
Yeah. Snogging. Yeah, it is understandable, because you are really attractive. I am attracted to you.
Thank you.
JK, haha. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail, and I guess I have to go get it from him and see if it's there. And I've been busy spending all afternoon shitting about with my stupid Silodex. It's so frustrating.
What's your modus?
What?
How do you retrieve artifacts from it?
Oh, like one at a time, I guess. And if I put too much in, something falls out.
Stack. Ha 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 ha.
Alright, Snow. What is yours?
Bash map. My bro
No,
taught me
that's
a few
that's a H, Snow. Hash map.
Hash map.
Bash. I want to call it Bash map from now on.
I have horrible. I need new glasses.
You do need new glasses.
My bro
You
taught
can-
me.
Maybe you
trick.
should instruct her on how to increase the
Oh,
text
yeah,
size.
Snow, if you hold control and hit plus on your keyboard a bunch of times, you can, like, zoom it in a lot.
Oh, that's better.
You don't want to do it so you don't want to do it so that there's, like, dark gray outside and then light gray middle and then white on the inside, right? You don't want to make the dark gray go off the side of the screen, if that makes sense.
Yep. I think I got it
Oh,
the perfect size.
Yeah.
My bro taught me a few tricks. He basically knows everything and is awesome.
What the hell is that?
Should probably brush up on your data structures.
I guess.
Did you at least allocate your strap specibus?
No.
It could free up a card for you. Plus, let you attack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle, which is never. What have you got?
Well, I've got a hammer, but it's trapped under some arms.
Well, you really suck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms and then allocate the hammer to the specibus.
How?
I don't know, just use the arms on any old thing and see if it works. John, combine fake arms with cake.
You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sassacre would know this precise index of elevated hilarity. John, allocate hammer to stripe specibus.
Hope this isn't permanent in any sort of way. You check the back of your strife specibus for the kind of abstratus you have in mind for it. I'd like to, like, where is the strife specibus? Where is it capture logged?
Sick kind.
What?
It's in the same place that all the capture log cards are.
Where are they?
You know,
Have you
Around.
checked up your butthole?
John selects hammer. Wow, you are
I
a
love it.
child.
I love that TikTok.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, that's
Have
funny.
you checked your butthole?
Oh, that.
Boot up, boot up, boot
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know that guy.
So- Oh.
It's great.
Alright.
All right, Snow, this is
Yeah,
all
that's
you.
fun. Your strife specimen has been allocated with the hammer kind
Abstratus. Yep.
The hammer has been moved from your capture log deck to your strifes deck.
So, do you understand at the moment that this is all esoteric and the cards don't physically seem to exist?
Yeah.
It's just like an inventory management system, but for real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just something you have to accept. They never explain it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone just has one.
Some have
And it's just
several.
something they all understand.
Some have several.
Yeah, it's just something that we have to accept.
Yeah.
Okay. John, report progress to TG.
Should we tell Snow about their usernames yet, or should we keep that? Because I think that's such a cool fact.
Oh, I can. Well, it'll be easier to notice once we have another username. But I can tell her if you want her to keep an eye out for it.
Sure. Snow, how much do you know about, like, DNA and that kind of sciencey shit?
A little bit.
So do you know that DNA strands are all made up of 4 letters? Sort
Yeah.
of. Have a look.
DNA is encoded via 4 chemicals that are paired fairly randomly, and those chemicals, I don't remember their names, but
they all start
chemicals
with
are A, T, C, and G.
Yeah.
And you'll notice
Every
everyone,
single person's
except for John right now, every single person's username in the story will be some combination of those 4 letters.
Well, sort of. So every single username online is a 2-word username. So like Dave's is Turntech Godhead, right? That's like the first word is Turntech and the second word is Godhead. And then other characters might be like Casino Geneticist or fucking Twins Armageddon. And if you take the first letters of each of those 2 words, all of them, except for John is fucking weird, are all letters from the DNA encoding letters, like G, T, A, and C.
That's cool.
Yeah, so TG is Turntech Godhead is shortened to TG via the Pester Chum, and he also mentioned another person, TT.
Yeah.
So we have another one.
John's different because he's changed his handle manually at some point. That's why his doesn't follow that. That's why his is EB for some reason. It's because he manually changed his. What was?
But yeah, like you'll notice. You'll notice.
And before he changed it, I'm pretty sure it was GT.
Yeah, Ghostly
Yeah.
Trickster.
Yeah, before he changed it, it was GT. So every single character's online handle, the shorthand of their online handle is DNA code.
Okay.
Just thought that
That's
you,
cool.
yeah. Okay, I
Rita
did it.
didn't know that. I told it to him when we were.
Yeah, no, I
him
didn't
a
know
while
that
ago.
either. Like, when we were reading it the first time, Tyler told me that. Okay, I did it.
Hammerkind?
Kind. It's like,
Kind?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that would be the permanent allocation for your specibus. I guess I should have mentioned that. Hope you like hammers, dude.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. I can't imagine it's gonna be all that relevant. John, capture log Colonel's big book.
Which means...
What?
Now that you've got some space in your Silodex to work with, you figure
Snow, what did you,
you
hold
figure
on.
might as well start.
Snow, what did you say?
it said... It said that, hope that's not gonna... It said it's probably not gonna be relevant, which means it's going to be very relevant.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
You're starting to get it. You're starting to get the
You're
vibes.
starting to
Snow.
get the vibes, Snow.
Now that you've got some space in your Silodex to work with, you figure might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. You guessed it, maybe this is one respect in which the cards present some convenience. John, examine Gamebro magazine.
Game Bros. Spurb.
Tyler will go and get his food.
Why the game of the year or whatever isn't as good as some other stuff that I like better. We can continue with that, Tyler. I'm pretty sure that they'll be okay with that. They've read all of this, you know.
Okay.
John, read article. Do you want to read that, Snow? In like an annoying gamer bro dude voice.
So, okay. What's up,
Yes.
guys? It's your boy.
Skinny
Spurb is the game
penis.
that. It's your boy, Skinny Penis. Spurb is the game that a lot of cats seem hella pumped of. And this beta is sitting on my desk for review, so I'm like, yeah, man, I'll write something. But I don't know. I'm like, so is this about houses or some noise? That's fine. I'm sure that's like fucking dynamite in a handbag. That's cut off for me. Handbag for
Why is
some
it? Hold on.
brosips.
Why is it cut off for you? That's an issue. Do you
I don't
mind?
know.
Do you mind if I have a look at your screen, Snow?
Yeah, sure.
Because it's definitely not supposed to be cut off. Let's do a bit of quick diagnosing. It's not cut off. It's just there. Dynamite in a handbag.
Oh, it just looks like a very straight line.
All right, you're good. Stop sharing.
Anyways. Dynamite and handbag for some brosips. But all I'm saying is, when do you get to thrash something? While you're playing house or some shit? Are you ever in jeopardy of getting mud on your doll's dress or whatever from busting out? And I quote, the mad stunts of all wicked uppins? I can read today.
You're doing good.
Know what I'm saying, bro Yama? I didn't actually play this game, but I gave it 1.5 hats out of 5 hats to keep it real.
He didn't play the game, but he's still reviewing it. What the fuck?
At this point, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Dennis, who was over the other day. We were going to chill in front of the Dark Knight, and he was so psyched of it, y'all. So this one time, he was leaning against the screen door, and the shit popped open, and the back deck was wet, and he slipped down the steps and broke his thumb on the lawn. It wasn't a long fall, but hey, I guess a thumb bone wasn't made for supporting the brunt of a huge useless tool against wet grass. We never did watch Dark Knight on account of Ron tucking his ball and candy ass girth to the hospital. But it's cool. I still got another watch in me, bro. Tell
Rwanda.
Rwanda.
Bro notes. Dennis was so wasted. Haha. I mean, damn. So, do you like this guy so far?
He's interesting.
Yeah. John, capture log game, bro. It might come in handy if you need something that burns easily. John, capture log magician's hat.
And your final card on the magician's hat. John, get funny glasses too.
You don't have a free card in your Scylla deck! However, you are able to merge the Beagle Puss with the magician's hat to create a clever disguise! And you can click on that to see just what a Beagle Puss is supposed to look like. John, wear disguise to fool Dad.
John? Who is this John you speak of? You are quite certain that there has never been, nor ever will be. Yeah, this is a really shitty disguise. While you are wearing the items, they remain on the card, but it is temporarily removed from the deck, thus freeing up the cards beneath it. John, leave room.
You exit into the hallway. On one wall hangs a picture of a fella who sure knows how to have a good laugh. A man after your own heart. You always thought he looked a lot like Michael Cera, but your dad swears on the many hallowed tombs of Egypt that it is not. You're not sure about that, though. That's the image we just looked at on the left.
Yeah.
On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns, or harlequins, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture such a brazen assumption. John, go downstairs.
Fun fact, my aunt collects clowns.
Ah. So your aunt is John's dad.
I hear my mother practicing her banjo upstairs. The accursed odor of fresh baking wafts into your newfound nostrils. Something is brewing in the kitchen. It must be the connivings of your arch nemesis, Betty Crocker, and the rich, buttery aroma of her plot stinks to high heaven. This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined.
That-
John, admire Harlequins.
That link takes you to the fucking wiki for Betty Crocker. It's my favorite.
That's funny.
You check out the shelves of fanciful harlequins. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night you pray for burglars. John, examine fireplace.
A bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. It doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire because that's what fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace. Damn it! Categorically.
Categorically at all times. Yeah.
At all times, without exception. As domestic myth is of unaccountable origin holds, a home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes a guest of it, much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays. The moon's an errant thief, and her pale fires she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You are almost certain Mark Twain said that. John, toss Gamebro into the fire.
But it's cool, I still got another watch at me till Rwanda. It doesn't burn as quickly as you hoped. Each Gamebro magazine is guaranteed to be pinned on 40% recycled asbestos. For big ups to Mother Earth, yo. John, fondly regard cremation.
You examine the sacred urn containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives her portrait a wistful glance now and then, you can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, an unabridged Colonel Sassacres. He never wants to talk about it. John, topple urn.
You clumsily mishandle the sacred urn. Ash is everywhere. In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this outcome was a virtual certainty. You're probably going to clean it up. You probably better clean it up before Dad finds out. John, combine Father's pipe with clever disguise.
You think now would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise. John, examine an oversized gift.
You can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. John's dad is so nice to him.
He is. I wish.
Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it also makes you a little nervous at the same time. John, open large present. Oh, hell no.
No.
Capture log ashes.
First, you prop the Harlequin doll up on the couch, having it in the middle of the floor sprawled out all akimbo like. That struck you as unseemly. You capsuled the ashes to your available card. John, combine ashes with urn.
You merge the sacred urn and the ashes. Most of the ashes back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, it probably would have been better if you just used a tidy... It would have been tidier if you just used a broom and dustpan. John, put urn back.
No one will be the wiser, except maybe people with eyes. John, go get fake arms again.
You just got another brilliant idea for something to do with those pointless arms. You pry them out of the cake and capture log them. Looks like Pestitron is acting up again. John, examine third and fourth walls of your room. Tyler, you can read the next like 5 or 6 pages because you were gone and we continued.
Okay.
Actually, no, you're eating. You're eating. So we'll do it normally.
How far do we go?
We're looking at the third and fourth walls of John's room.
Examine third and fourth walls of the room. Alright.
Yeah. We just get to look at the other corner of John's room. John, check Pestachum. Yeah, see, actually, here's a good way to look at it as well. See, Snow? You can see all 3 of John's friends in the list there. Turntech Godhead, Tentacle Therapist, and Garden Gnostic. And every single one of them is either T, G, or... Well, there's only T and G, actually. But there's also another... What are the other letters? T, G...
C and A.
Yeah. There's no C's or A's there, ironically enough, because the fucking children are dumb. But, yeah, they're all the letters of the Gattaca. Except for
Do
John.
I ask about the thing on the desktop? Like, what the fuck is that?
What thing?
Which one?
The green thing with the mouth.
Okay.
Ironically,
that's
I can see two green
from a
things with a
movie.
mouth.
I'm assuming you're meaning the ghost. That's
that
Slimer.
what
It's from a
that's supposed to be?
movie. It's from a movie, Snow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another one of your chums is messaging you. John, check message. Alright, go nuts.
Alright. So I suppose this is just both me. You don't want to take Rose
Well,
because you're
did
doing... You don't want to take...
I don't want to do Rose,
'Cause you're-
so
'cause
you
you're
two have to
taking
discuss who's taking Rose.
Yeah. Snow, if you want to have Rose, you can. She's, like... She's very calm and collected. She's incredibly
This time
intelligent.
I said her name. Whoops.
Yeah.
Who's taking TT?
It's not a big deal. She's very calm and collected. She's very intelligent. She, how
Read
else?
the first line and you'll get a good idea of how she talks.
Yeah, basically. If you want her, you can. I'm okay with taking her as well. It just means I'd be talking to myself here. I think you should have her, Snow. But then at the same time,
Either way, one of you is going to be talking to yourself a lot.
yeah, if it's a conversation between purple and red, then it'll just be you against yourself, Snow.
So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I can take her.
Okay.
I understand you have recently come into possession of the beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in respectable periodicals such as Game Bro magazine.
I really like how I didn't even have to tell you that she's kind of got the snooty talking down her nose to everyone thing, and you just kind of adapted that naturally. Because, like, that is also kind of a thing, isn't it, Tyler? Like,
It's her vibes.
Yeah. Her vibes,
vibes.
her vibes is that she is better than everyone else. That's an ugly rumor. Whoever told you that is a filthy liar. You should probably stop hitting on him all the time or whatever.
I can't control myself. I must have a weakness for insufferable prick.
Anyway, I still haven't checked my mail. My dad has it. I'm trying to go get it from him, so burb.
John,
What?
you're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You're typing to me right now while wearing something ridiculous.
No, why would you ever think that? That's so stupid.
Okay, why don't you go get the game from your father?
Alright, wish me luck. Oh, by the way, JK, I was wearing a funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha.
I know, John.
I fucking love Snow's Rose voice. Holy shit. I love Snow's Rose voice.
I can't wait till we get to the conversation where I get to talk with her.
Oh, I know. John, go back downstairs. I love her Rose voice. Oh,
You can now execute that brilliant idea you had. There should be just enough frosting in the fake arms to serve as an adequate adhesive. John, attach arms to doll.
You don't care
You
what
don't care what Colonel Sasker says. That makes it at least 1,000,000% funnier. Sorry, I was just gonna take a few because you guys were going back and forth.
Yeah, but I want you to make sure you eat as well.
That's fair. John, inspect burnt paper on the floor.
Like, so I actually like Toblerone, so Broblerone, like, it's not terrible. Like, it's not a terrible... It's not a terrible idea.
Picked up my phone to do something. Right, I'm gonna write Rose and Snow's list.
Yeah.
You put this back in the fire where it belongs. John, throw present wrap in fire. As long as you're cleaning up.
Yeah.
John, capture log doll. Alright, someone else.
You can carry hefty items, but this thing is just way too big. Get real. Besides, you don't even want it. So there is a size limit to the capture log cards.
So bigger than you. Gotcha.
John, read Colonel Sassacre's text.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hell's bells.
Hell's bells, we are
time of
having mighty sporting time.
Hell's bells, we are having mighty sporting time of it.
Hold fast, my intrepid fellow. I'm gonna have to zoom in real far to see this.
I think you'd have to be faster because this is like the fast talking.
Hold fast, my intrepid fellow pranksters. We've merely nicked the. Yeah, I can't do it that fast. My brain can't interpret those words that quick.
Oh, past my intrepid fellow pranksmith, we've
No, like, have you ever heard like a
nicked-
1940s like radio
No.
jockey?
Oh, past my intrepid fellow prankmith.
Alright. You thought about consulting the text to determine exactly how hilarious the doll is now, but this text is way too big to navigate in a timely fashion. You decide to forget it. John, find Dad and
gum.
retrieve mail.
By gum, you'll fix your wagon. The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell
Like
of baking.
if you watched Has-Been, I'm thinking Alistair. You should talk like Alistair
I haven't
when
watched
you're reading
Husband.
that text. Oh my god.
Yeah, I haven't watched that
Neither
one
have
yet.
I.
Snow, have you watched? Yeah, oh my god, it's the right reaction. But Snow, have you watched Hell of a Boss yet?
No.
All right, I'm gonna wake
Yeah,
up.
I mean the Has-Been pilot.
Yeah, I know. But isn't Hell of a Boss made by the same?
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying in relation to that.
I'm just saying it came out way before Hell of a Boss.
Hell of a Boss didn't come out first. He sold
No.
he sold Has-Been, but then made Hell of a Boss. Interesting.
She,
She
first off.
firstly, okay. Anyway, continue, Snow.
A powerful
Just put it
aroma
on both at the same time.
Tyler.
Sorry.
A powerful aroma which could lift an especially portly hobo off his feet, sorry. The door on the right leads to the study, where your dad spends a lot of time. He could be in either room. Where will you go?
Hey, it's
John,
very
go in the study.
it's very obvious that this is the thing that they left up to the forum. And the study got picked over the kitchen.
Oh, suppose I should be taking that. It doesn't look like he's in here right now. John, examine Father's desk.
On the desk is a deck of playing cards, one of your dad's pipes, the April issue of the Serious Jester magazine, and a stray captchalogue card. Wait, so they're physical?
Apparently.
There's also a can of peanuts on the desk. Haha. Oh, Dad. You won't be falling for that one again anytime soon. A severe peanut allergy is a terrible affliction to cope with. John, upgrade costume with hat from Hat Rack.
You swap the magician's hat with the bowler hat. This disguise is somewhat less funny, but a lot more distinguished looking. John, combine a second pipe with clever disguise.
Your dad maintains numerous pipes around the household. A father without a pipe is like a strapping roughneck without a toothpick. That is to say, he is a rather piss-poor excuse for a roughneck, if you ask me. You'd rather not take the pipe, though. The first one tastes bad enough as it is. How you suffer for your comedy. John, examine captchalogue card.
Yeah, this will be perfect for expanding the space in your Scylla captchalogue card. Ah! Alright, Snow. I don't know if you're playing ambient music in the background, but anytime a link has an S in it, it means that the link is actually going to play sound.
Ooh.
So, you know how this is like John play Haunting Piano Frame, but it's got an S in it. If you've got background music, you want to pause it so that when you click on that, you'll actually hear the thing.
Okay.
And me and Tyler, we kind of have to remember Snow's computer is slower, so she's actually probably going to load into these slower and thus finish after us.
Uh-huh.
But this is a good way to test. All right, how about we test that? Yeah.
Alright.
Everyone hit. Like I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, click, and on click, everyone should click the next link.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll see if it takes longer for Snow to finish the Haunting Piano Frame than us. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So 3, 2, 1, click. Did you have any load time at all, Snow?
Nope.
Okay. Loaded instantly for me. Maybe she won't then. Okay.
Bless you.
This is pretty.
John is good at playing the piano.
I used to know how to play this.
I want to learn how to play this.
Yeah,
It's pretty.
it's a very pretty thing.
You can find like transcribed music
Oh,
pages for
yeah.
most of the songs like online. I used to do that for fun.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to look it up because that was really pretty and I want to learn.
It's literally just called Haunting Piano Refrain.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure all my volumes are like.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see it. Pages including sound will be preceded by S in the command. John, play 52 pickup. Well...
You play the prankster's favorite card game, even though you are alone in the room, thus rendering it an especially foolish version of solitaire. So stupid! Look at this mess. The peanut gallery over there is sure getting a kick out of it. You are allergic to their scorn. John, attempt to leave the house.
Tyler?
You go back into the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. You think perhaps you should exhaust all possibilities before plunging headlong into a dad encounter. Your television is currently airing a commercial. John, exit.
You exit the house. John, check mail. Predictably, the mailbox is empty. You have already been scooped by your father. But here's another S command. So, also, this is the first instance of this now. The comic will often have no command, so it'll just be like and equals
Bless you.
equals. It'll just be equals equals greater than. Tyler, please stop. He can't hear you.
Tell them to stop sneezing then.
Yeah, it'll be equals equals greater than. I think that's greater than. So we just kind of have to like wing the vernacular. Like I'm clicking on the next link now, like, but it's a sound one. So if you're, yeah.
Okay.
Tyler, do you want to read this one? Your best
The
fence.
streets are empty. Wind skims the voids, keeping neighbors apart, as if grazing the hollow of a cut reed or, say, a plundered mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It's the one desolation plays to keep its instrument in tune. It is your 13th birthday, and as with all 12 preceding it, something feels missing from your life. There's probably a name before. The game presently eluding you is only the latest sleight of hand in the repertoire of an unseen Riddler, one to engender a sense of not of mirth, but of lack. His coarse schemes are those less of a prankster and more than a common pickpocket. His riddle is absence itself. It is a mystery dispersing altogether. Like the moon's faint reflection, with even one pebble of inquiry dropped in its black well, it is the most diabolical riddle of all. Absence diminishes little passions and increases great ones, as wind extinguishes candles and fans a fire. Walt Whitman. Yes, you are certain Walt Whitman said that. 100% positive. You have a feeling it's going to be a long day.
I wonder if that's like hinting at John's. Oh no, never mind. You wouldn't have gotten that far. I don't think, anyway.
Huh?
Did you ever get far enough? No, never mind. I'll talk to you later.
Mm-hmm.
Leave a surprise for the mailman. No! John, see if your father left mail in the car. The door is locked and your dad has the car keys. You peer into the driver's side window. You don't see any mail, but you do see the green package. There's also something underneath it that looks like a slip of paper. Could these items have come in the mail? What the fuck do you mean you don't see mail, but you see the package of those mail? John! You don't see anything else that's usually in the mail, like bills or coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take this stuff inside. John, spy in the kitchen. Snow?
No.
Sorry. Hold on. Sorry. You try to get a gander through the kitchen window, but you can't see a whole lot. It seems your dad has been doing so much baking, the glasses seamed up. God, he is so weird. But you can see what's on the table just beside the window. It looks like the mail is there. Included among it is a red package, some bills, your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with the Sferb logo. Could it be? Unfortunately, the window is locked. John, go back into the kitchen.
You have no choice. You are going in. Sorry, Tyler. I just realized. But I assume
No,
you're
go
reading.
for it. My mouth is full.
Clever disguise. It's time to work your magic. John, enter. Huh. Next page. Your dad sees right through your costume. You don't know what else you were even thinking with this foolish ruse. You weren't equipped with clever disguise. Your dad wields a dreaded artifact of confection. He stands between you and the mail. There is only one way to settle this. Strife!
Drive!
So, you can actually click those two buttons. A grieve
that's cool.
A grieve is like an offensive attack. There's no health. There's not an actual RPG. And Abjure is your defensive ability. Oh, I love Homestuck. It says auto pastry. John, retrieve the package and flee to your room. Abscond.
You cannot abscond. This pesky guardian is blocking your path. You will need to engineer some sort of distraction. And now he brandishes yet another artifact of confection. The man is ruthless. You better brace for impact in the most comedically striking fashion possible. John, equipped for disguise for defense.
The Beagle Aegis absorbs the brunt of the treat. Looks like Dad will enjoy this prankster's gambit on this exchange, as is usually the case. John, capture log Python.
You take the python and unequip the beagle puss. Everything in your Silodex is pushed back a card. The smoke pellets are ejected from the deck. Yes, this could be just the distraction you were... Oh no.
Rip. Where the
What?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm just having a weird technical issue. There we go. Nothing happens.
Are you muted?
No. Fuck you. I hoped it wasn't anyway. No, I'm not. Take the cake!
When two great forces oppose each other, the victory will go to the one who knows how to yield. Oscar Wilde. Wise words by a man who likely could resist everything but temptation. The cake forces Colonel Sasker's text out of your Silodex.
And where does it land, Snow?
Ah, I see.
Sasuke, you beautiful bastard! Now's your chance! Alright, Tyler, you need to read some.
Now that your dad is busy placating the smoke detector, you can safely sneak away. John, take PDA.
You snag your dad's PDA. Maybe later on you'll switch your background image to something hilarious as a prank. Besides, it may come in handy later. Your spare capsule card is forced out of the Silodex and is consequently integrated with the deck. You now have 5 cards to work with. Is that really how that works?
Yep.
You couldn't have just put it in the deck? Whatever. John, take package.
This red package is addressed to you. John, take envelope.
You got the Spur Beta! He finally has the game!
It's just ejected from his Silodex, like, without comment. Just like, yep, it's there now.
John, exit kitchen. Okay, John, get cake on couch.
You capsulate the cake on the
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Capsulate the cake on the couch, expelling the python from the bottom card. John, combine the cakes to make a double-decker cake.
This isn't gonna work out, is it?
You then merge the 2 cakes across all 5 cards. Everything in your Celodex is smushed between the cakes. Why don't you think through these things first? John, retreat upstairs.
You pause at the juncture and head down the hall. You're gonna need something to clean up the mess you're about to make by dissecting this cake. To the left is the bathroom. To the right is your dad's room. It is locked and you are forbidden from ever entering. He has his secrets. John, go to bathroom and grab a towel.
You enter
Could
the
you have
bathroom.
emphasized that point any harder, Aretha?
You are forbidden from entering!
He said calmly.
You went to the bathroom. You can see your backyard from the window. The jewel in its crown is the swing set, which has provided you with years of joy. There is also a spring-mounted pogo ride, which has been responsible for more than one painful injury, and has provided you with years of lament. On the sink is your dad's razor. On the rack to the side is a fresh towel. John, remove PDA, envelope, and package from cake.
You can see all the images, the 3 images of him working on that.
Yep.
You take razor and use it to perform surgery on the cake. They did surgery on a cake. You
did.
take the towel and clean off the extracted goods. John, retrieve your items.
Sorry, I'm ticking.
The items force the manhandled cake into the toilet. And just like that, your Celodex is full again. God, this thing is annoying. John, go to bedroom. Oh, he's got 2 people bothering him.
Ooh.
He's
John-
being pestered, if you will.
Mm-hmm. With logs. Like, you know. Alright. Admire failure to launch poster.
You're not usually into chick flicks, but Matthew McConaughey's cool charisma could salvage any heap of smoldering wreckage. This is your McConaughey wall. A usual shrine.
Casual.
A casual
Yeah.
shrine to an amazing actor. The film above that one is a lot better, you think. Can you see her? I want you to picture that little girl. Chokes up. Now imagine she's white. You got us, Matthew. Your smooth talking exposed our latent racism. Damn, you are good.
Sound one.
John. Check Pastor Chump.
Okay, the sound was... It was very, very useful.
Yep.
Why is it saying
Here's
that...
my first voice.
Why is it saying that my fucking... I've got that open still when I don't?
Rip.
Alright.
Is everyone on the page now? Everyone
Yep.
sees?
Yep.
Garden Gnostic is me. So, don't worry about it. I got it. Hi! Happy birthday, John! Mwah! Hello? Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Everyone, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tyler. Woo!
Thank you.
Alright, Snow.
Be here all night.
Hey there. Hey, Gigi is looking for you. It's looking for you. Why are you even so popular all of a sudden? Is today some sort of special occasion or something? Did you do something to curry favor with the ladies? Did you break your leg on a puppy or some shit? Dude, what are you doing?
I discovered a comet that is going to destroy the Earth, and it was named after me. Now I am famous, and everyone wants to talk to me a lot. John, honey, you need to be careful.
No, stop.
Anyway.
Just no. Don't talk about your awful stupid movies or make references to them. Your gross Mambro crush on Matt McConaughey is an unsavory thing to behold.
McConaughey.
Sounds like a noise a horse would make. I.e. dumb. Equally dumb are all those pictures of that clown you got hanging up.
Those are my Those are my dads. I fucking completely forgot I was doing a voice for that one for a moment.
I was talking about
You're
Nick
almost
Cage.
like personally offended
Yeah,
on John's behalf.
those are my dads. Fuck you. What? No. Oh, what? No, man. Cage is sweet. So sweet.
So lame. You don't even like him ironically or anything. This is like for real, isn't it? Ha ha ha.
I do things ironically sometimes. What about what I sent you for your birthday?
No, those are awesome.
What? No, they're stupid. Which was the joke. The ironic joke. Get it? Wait, you're actually wearing them, aren't you?
I'm wearing them ironically because they're awesome. The fact that they're ironic makes them awesome, and vice versa. Are you taking notes on how to be cool? Jesus, get a fucking pen.
You do realize they touch Stilla's weird, sort of gaunt face at some point.
Ew, yeah. Oh well. Anyway, speaking of which, did you get the mail?
Yeah.
You gonna finish that sentence or?
It's just, yeah.
It's just, yeah. Did you get the mail?
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I skipped ahead a few lines. Did there happen to be a package there?
Yeah, a big red one.
You should probably open it.
I would, but it's trapped under the Spur beta, so I will probably open it after I install the beta.
Oh man, the beta came?
Yeah, wanna play it?
Haha, no way.
Why not?
It says so. Hale's born just to get TT to play it. She's all about that.
Where'd she go?
Her internet is blinking in and out, I guess. Probably be back online soon. Oh, and Christ, in a sidecar, are you still using the stack modus? Seriously, dude. You need to bone up your data structures. That shit is just ridiculous.
Okay, I will. Open browser, go to mspaintadventures.com.
That does not sound like boning up in your data structures, John.
It really doesn't.
You decide to space out on the computer for a while before doing anything important. You open the Typheus web browser and direct it to what is indisputably the most amazing website ever created.
Next. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't make me think about these guys. The new adventure is okay, but you're not sure if you like it as much as the last one. John, install the Spurb data.
You decide it's time for the less meta, more beta. You insert the CD and install the Spur beta.
Are you sure it's meta and beta and not, meta and beta?
Tyler, that joke wasn't funny when you made it on our stream, and it's not funny when you're doing it again here. What the fuck is this?
You mean it wasn't funny when I did it accidentally? Like, completely genuinely?
Oh, that's right.
Now that was funny.
What the fuck is this? John, burn up on data structures. You go to your closet where you keep a lot of clothes and an array of handy computer programming guides. John, read data structures book. Data structures for assholes! Your ignorance just made me throw up a little. Get a clue, you computer illiterate piece of shit! Free
I
modus
feel
and that.
attacked.
Well, that's kind of
That's
what...
the point.
Yeah. That's because this book is attacking you. You're not really sure you want to dig into this huge... Oh, yeah, fair. Go on.
You're not sure you really want to dig into this huge tome. It looks really boring and kind of ornery. Maybe you'll just check out that free modus instead. John, get free fetch modus.
Tyler?
You turn to the back inside cover where a free fetch modus is included in the plastic sleeve. This one is dictated by the logic of queue data structure, operating with a first in, first out method, rather than a first in, last out method of a stack. John, apply fetch modus to Silodex.
Items capture logged in your Silodex are no longer immediately accessible. You can only use them on the bottom card and must wait for the items on the upper cards to be pushed back to it. For instance, the red package is now inaccessible. You can only use the razor at the moment. This modus doesn't strike you as a significant upgrade to your previous one. In fact, it almost seems more inconvenient. You figure you might as well give it a chance, though. John, switch back to stack modus.
You suddenly wonder if this is even possible. You don't even remember if you ever had a physical card for the stack modus. You find this to be a little abstract, and you prefer not to think about it too much. John, put down the razor.
Put it down? You're not quite sure you understand. John, pick up 2 items.
You capture. I just love that. You put it down. What? Like, I just love that. Like, what does that even mean? Put it down? You finally found a use for all these loitering pastries. Dead weight. John, get another cake. Oh.
The second cake causes the razor to launch out the front of your Silodex. Oh, good lord. That beautiful face. You wish the razor would have failed to launch.
It's funny because that's the name of a movie. John, get more stuff. Go on, Tyler.
You open your magic chest and capture log one of your favorite books of all time, Wise Guy by Mike Cavany. There goes the fresh towel.
Just a reminder,
John,
Tyler, you are
might as
after.
well grab those cuffs.
Just a reminder, Tyler, you are after Snow.
Right, my mouth was full though.
Yeah.
So I just kind of hoped if I didn't say anything, someone else would take over.
You take the trick handcuffs, expelling the PDA like a bullet. Next. Oh, god damn it. John, open up that package.
You examine the package. It is from one of your internet chums. It's bound in packing tape, though. You'll need something sharp to open it. Ah, of course, the razor. It's also simple. You wonder why you didn't. John, get the razor.
Ah.
Don't you
John,
love
pick up
the
package again.
Don't you love the Silodex, Snow?
I love how they don't even have to put any narration here to know just how irritated John is right now. He's just like,
Yeah.
let's take this from the top. John, capture log glass shards.
You take 3 glass shards in quick succession and duck for cover. Your Silodex rains destruction on your room from above. And now that your cards are packed with glass, you probably don't want to do that again anytime soon. Next. You should probably go get that stuff before you can forget. John, use the razor on the red package.
You open the package. There's something suspicious inside. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. Next.
It is a stuffed bunny, much like the one held hostage, briefly by Malkovich Cyrus in The Virus, while taunting hard luck protagonist Cameron Poe, and strikingly similar to the one scooped up from the soot of a burning Vegas strip by Cage's Poe and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of a tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at. He was a good man. But no, it is not merely like that bunny. According to this note of authenticity, it is the very same bunny. This is so awesome.
So he
Check
got a
status
movie.
secure beta.
He got a movie prop.
Cool.
Looks like a computer is trying to get your attention. John, look at the monitor. John, check Pester Chum window.
I would like to remind you that at this point, I still had not figured out to open the pester logs. So past me has still not read a single pester log at this point.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Alright, Snar.
It looks like you managed to retrieve the beta. Excellent. I'm going to try to connect.
Whoa, okay, but I just got the most awesome present.
The rabbit?
You're so sweet!
I've heard tales of this wretched creature often. Its Homeric legend is practically ensconced in the fold of my personal mythology by now.
I believe it's ensconced. Haha, what?
Why don't we focus on the matter at hand?
Oh, the game. Okay. I don't really know how this works. What am I even looking at here?
You're running the client application. I'm running the server, so I am the host user. I have established a connection with you. This is sufficient for us to play the game.
Oh, okay then.
Why don't we get started?
John, press enter. Are you ready for the coolest sequence in Homestuck, Snow?
Yeah.
Then hit the next one. Spurb.
Spurb.
Next. You can mouse over the interface buttons to see what they all say. Select, revise, deploy, Finalia Registry, Grist Cache, Explore Athenium, and Alchemy Excursus.
Hey, that's your channel points thing.
It is, Snow. You've realized now where I get them from. It's the quote-unquote currency of Spurb, is Grist. TT, select magic chest. You see, now we have commands of someone else doing something, so we have to start reading out who does it as well.
Yeah. TT, zoom out.
Hey, look under there. Suppose that's where his stack modus is.
TT, drop chest.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm just getting a feel for the controls.
Is my magic chest on the roof now?
Yes.
Hmm.
I will try to be more careful next time.
John, get the card. And now he can switch back and forth as his pleasure.
You find your missing stack fetch modus and quickly reapply it to your Sylladex. You can now opt for either stack or queue modus at any time. You toggle between your fetch modi with gleeful abandon. Why is his shirt blue?
It looks like your dad is leaving again for more baking supplies. You're relieved to have the house to yourself again, if only for a few minutes. You just hope he doesn't notice the magic chest on the roof. Or all the shit you threw out the window, for that matter. TT, select stuff in your yard and move it back to your room. Hey, do you think you could do me a favor? Could you grab all that stuff outside my broken window and bring it in for me?
I'll give it a shot.
Thanks!
No luck. It appears to be out of range. I'm guessing it is too far away from you, the player.
TT, select John.
You cannot select a player. John abjures the meddlesome cursor. TT, select Bunny.
She's putting the
TT,
bunny back
the
in
bunny
the
back
box.
in the box.
She's putting the bunny back in the box.
He smiles.
Yeah, look at John's his smile.
Hey.
You'll smile.
Because she knows the movie reference. Probably because he's jammed it down her throat so many times.
It's ensconced in her personal mythology now.
Yeah. TT, revise.
Also probably because TG's been talking to her about it. Because like she knew what he was getting for a present, so they must have chatted about it.
Mm-hmm. TT, revise room. This is the interesting shit, right? She can physically make his real life room larger.
That's cool.
Like this, he's not in a video game. That is his real world, and she is just Sims style, just bigger.
Cool.
Yeah.
If you click to the next screen, you could see it just pop into existence.
Yeah, no, I was on the next screen, sorry. I'm on the outside shot of it. TT, open
TT.
Finalia Registry. I apologize, you can read the next one.
Now it's Snow's turn.
TT, deploy Totem Lathe.
Deploying.
And then plonk.
Bloop.
Now it's your turn.
John, examine totem lathe.
Yeah. You don't know what the heck this thing does, but it looks neat. TT, open Grist Cache.
It seemed expanding the dimensions of your room cost us some build grist, but deploying the lathe did not appear to incur any expense. It looks like certain objects are freebies, probably to help you set up the game.
Wow, okay. What do they do?
I think it's up to you to find out. All I can do is drop stuff in your house and move it around, apparently.
How do I move stuff? It sounds fun.
I don't think you can as the client. You will need to install the server application. You should have received both in separate envelopes. I am running both on my computer right now.
What?
Did you get another envelope in the mail?
No.
Once you install the server and establish a connection, I'm sure you will be able to manipulate my environment in the same manner. Are you sure you didn't get it?
Oh man, I think I might know where it is. Next page, it's in the car!
No! It's
Now
in the
that
car!
Oh no!
Alright.
Now that your room is bigger, why don't you move to the far corner? It will extend the range of the cursor and I can reach the items, which you threw out the window for some reason.
Good idea.
What have you been doing in there all afternoon anyway?
I was fussing with my stupid Silodex. Yeah, by the way, Snow, this was made in a time where it was okay to say that word. So we don't say it, obviously. We swap it with stupid or dumb or just whatever contextually makes sense.
Okay.
But I think I have it under control now. What modus do you use?
I like to use trees.
Oh no, that sounds so awkward.
It's not exceptionally practical, but I think they are elegant.
John, stand in the corner. Hey, she brought back the pudding and the book.
TTD, deploy Cruxtruder.
So she's putting that in this weird little nook. I hope that's not like in front of anything important. You know,
TT,
like a
deploy
front door or
Alchemator.
anything?
like a door. Yeah.
Yeah, like the front door. Oh
It's just
no,
a
my
weird little
earring!
nook. I'm sure it's fine.
Deploy
I'll
Alchemator.
get it later.
Why is the floor shaking? Are you dropping more stuff in my house?
Yes, 2 more large gizmos.
Sweet. What is with all these big contraptions?
If I had to guess, they appear to facilitate a sort of system involving a punch card-based alchemy.
Huh. To what end? I mean, what are we supposed to be doing in this game?
That remains to be seen. Maybe you should go investigate?
Can't
John,
wait till I
me
get to
there.
actually, like, read things.
Yeah, I know, right? Tyler, you should do more reading.
You grab the PDA, switching it back to stack modus so it is readily accessible. The interface is oddly sterile. No hilarious clown wallpapers or anything like that. Oops, you mean Harlequin wallpapers. This serious business application is open. It seems your dad uses it to keep tabs on various acquaintances. His fellow street performers, maybe? You guess his performing arts must be pretty serious business after all. John, install Pester Chum.
You can read the next two if you want, Tyler.
This should be useful. Now you can keep tabs on your chums while you wander around the house. John, go out to balcony.
Hey, I'm out in the balcony now. I am messaging from my dad's padar.
The one you threw into the yard?
No, I am telling you. It jumped out of my Silodex like a frightened weasel.
Hold on.
You're all good. You alright, Snow?
Yeah. There we go. What were you doing with it in the first place? I'm not sensing a lot of regard for the personal property of others. Is this how your pent-up frustration with your father manifests itself?
What? No! Those were all accidents. Please take your psycho-babblery somewhere else, miss.
Your bathroom is a mess. Did you do that too?
Oh man, see, this isn't cool. All this snooping nonsense.
There's a cake in the toilet.
Yes, there is.
I'm tempted to clean it up for you.
Okay, if that will satisfy your weird OCD complex, then go ahead.
My obsessive compulsive disorder complex? Can a disorder also be a complex?
In your case, probably.
Sounds complicated.
Anyway, I'm gonna have a look at this enormous platformy thing you put on the balcony. John, examine Alchemeda in a cautious manner.
You have no idea what to do with this thing. You can't find any controls for it. Having exhausted all other possibilities, you decide to just stand on it. This isn't very cautious of you, actually. John, look through telescope.
It is a clear, sunny day. Nothing out of the ordinary to report. At least not beyond the walls of your own home. I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Do, do,
Oh.
do, 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 do. Should we keep reading without him?
Nah.
Alright. I'm just saying, because you guys kept reading without me, so...
Yeah, I guess. I guess that's true.
Yeah, let's wait. So how you doing, Snow?
I'm alright. Lost my earring, which is bad.
Oh. Just now?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
I didn't go anywhere. That's the thing.
Okay, try looking down.
I am looking down.
Maybe stand up and, like, shake your shirt a little bit, and maybe it'll,
That's
like,
what
fall
I'm
out of the
doing.
folds. Sometimes that happens.
That's what I'm doing.
Like, brush off your pants. Various motions.
I had a very fuzzy blanket on too, so trying
Oh,
to...
shake that blanket out, definitely.
It's only bad because, like, I don't know, reasons.
Well, because what use is one earring?
Yeah, and the fact that I'm supposed to keep my earring in at all times.
Why?
Because my piercing is infected and I don't want my hole to close.
I just
What?
come back and all I hear is I don't want to
What?
hold it close.
I feel like if your piercing is infected, then you need to not have it in.
It's I don't want the hole to close. I don't want to get them re-pierced.
What? If the hole, you don't have to get them re-pierced if the hole closes, hun. It never fully closes.
Snow, if you've got an
Like, I
infection,
re-pierce my ears myself all the time.
Snow, if you've got an infection, stop wearing earrings. Oh my god. What? Are you serious?
She says she doesn't want her hole to close.
I know, I heard that part. That's the joke that I said. I came back and that's all I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Snow, oh my god. It's either that or you lose your ear. Okay, let's be completely frank here. You either have to re-pierce your ear like by yourself, which is like, you know, like when it stops.
And like
being
again, you
infected.
don't have to re-pierce your ears. I go years between wearing earrings, and I'm fine. Like, I haven't worn an earring in years. I could go get my earrings and put them in right now.
My mom told me to wear them. It's not my fault.
Well, your mom is silly.
Your mom's a fucking idiot.
Hey, it's my mother.
Yeah.
My mom's a fucking idiot too.
Like
Sometimes mothers don't know things.
Snow, I'm at
Sometimes they're very loud about not knowing things.
Snow, I love you, but I'm at my wit's end with supporting your mum. Honest to God, she is not a good person sometimes.
Do, do, do. Anyway, we didn't read on without you.
I know.
So, grab the soiled toilet.
Alright. Snow?
Sorry. I was,
Are you alright, Snow?
yeah. Whoops.
Whoops, what? Next? What was that noise? Is this something I should investigate?
No, I have it under control. You can keep playing with your telescope.
John, investigate. Ah!
I think I can patch it up. Just give me a little space. Why don't you go have a look at the crux shooter?
The what?
The thing I put in your living room.
John,
hop down
then
on the
hold.
hole.
You jump down to the utility room. John, get sledgehammer and card.
Ah. You take the sledgehammer and the capsule card, combine the two, and quickly apply it to your stress specimens. You think it's cool that things don't always have to be a federal fucking issue. Looks like another chums is pestering you through your PDA. John, answer chum.
Ooh.
Hey there.
I get to do things.
You get to do things, Tyler.
Gardenostic. John, did you get my package?
Oh, hey. No, not yet.
Darn, are you sure? It was in the green box.
Oh, yes, but it's in my dad's car and he is still out at the store. He should be back soon.
Great. So what are you up to today?
I am up to my neck in this spurb stuff. TT is making a royal mess of my house.
LOL. What spurb?
It's... What? Hold on. Oh, it is this game. It's okay, I guess. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Whoa, what was that?
What was what?
There was a loud noise outside my house. It sounded like an explosion.
Wow, really?
I'll go outside and look.
Oh man, alright, but be careful, okay?
I will.
It's funny because we just got up to that, didn't we, Tyler?
Yeah.
John, might as well check out the crux shooter. Oh hell no, you put this thing in front of the door.
There's a door there.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Nope.
Tadpole.
It was bound to happen.
I didn't see it. I just thought it fit nicely into that groove.
You mean you thought it was elegant? Oh well, what do I do
You know
with
what?
this
You know what I
thing?
just kind of realized? TT's voice is like a more restrained Correcchio.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's kind of like bordering on that.
It's also more sarcastic.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't play the sarcastic card, obviously. I just played the horny card.
And you played it very well.
Thank you, Tyler. Okay, well, what do I do with this thing? Hello? What are you doing up there now?
Oh no. Oh fuck.
John.
John, bend the wheel on the crux shooter.
Yep. When you turn the wheel, something seems to be pushing up from underneath the lid, but you aren't strong enough to make the lid come off. Go ahead, Tyler, because I kind of took that from you.
TT, put bathtub in driveway.
Uh-oh. She lost connection.
On the tub's journey to
Uh-oh.
the driveway, the connection is interrupted.
Yeah, she
John,
lost.
scold TT.
You can see me, right? Tell me what is wrong with this picture.
Sorry, I keep losing the wireless signal. Must be the weather. I would look for a stronger signal in another part of the house, but I'd rather not risk an encounter with my mother. I battled through her cloud of gin and derision once already this evening.
Haha, yeah, I hear you.
Yes, cake, gestures, unfaltering love and support. Quite a road to hoe there. Though I suppose I'm complicit for not informing social services about your situation.
I know. What's going on outside? Maybe you can catch a neighbor's signal.
That presents the same problem. Also, it's raining, remember? And dark.
It's dark already?
Yes, the sun has already had its way with us here on the East Coast. Its lurid gaze has moved on
Glare.
to younger time zones.
Tyler, that's the kind of that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Haha. Okay. Hit Crux Truder with John. Hit Crux Truder with Sledgehammer.
Need some help?
There you go.
TT, pick up sledgehammer.
And bonk. And out comes that thing.
That thing!
Yeah, we all love that thing, don't we?
It's a thing. It's certainly a thing. It's a
Ooh.
funky, ever-changing spirograph.
Ooh, and a timer.
And a seizure warning.
And a seizure warning. And a countdown timer. What is that thing? And what is the clock counting down to?
I've been looking at the game FAQ.
Fact.
It's just game fact.
That's what I was gonna say, but then I was like, wait a minute.
No, that's a website. It's like a real website.
I've been looking at the game fact walkthroughs to figure some of this stuff out. Hold while I read further.
Okay.
All of these walkthroughs are extremely short. None progress much further than this point.
Weird. Well, I mean, it is a new game.
True. Now that the lid is off, you will need to extrude some cruxite. John, turn wheel again.
There you go, Tyler.
You extrude one cruxite dowel.
Fuck you.
John, get cruxite.
I feel like we should be hurrying. That countdown is making me nervous. John? Oh, your PDA is trapped under the cruxite now, isn't it? Anyway, it looks like you're going to need this card too.
TT deployed.
Deploy pre-punch card.
John, get card.
Uh-huh.
That's you.
I know, I just had food in my mouth. A shard of
How
glass.
dare you eat?
A shard of glass is expelled from the deck and maims the Harlequin doll. John, capture log fanciful Harlequins. That poor Harlequin.
Poor thing. You take two fanciful harlequins.
Oh,
The
don't
additional
you
use
start.
of rate. Rate pushes your PDA to the last card. You then switch to the Q modus so you can access the PDA. More glass shrapnel flies from the deck.
Wait till he
Next.
gets to fucking around with the hash modus.
Ugh. This thing keeps following me around. I think it's trying to talk to me or something.
This is probably the kernel sprite. Hold on. I did get a message from them. No, I didn't. I can just wait till tomorrow with.
I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
That's right. You mind if we continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
That is probably the kernel sprite. It apparently needs to be prototyped. Twice, actually. Whatever the hell that means. These walkthroughs are horrendously written.
Okay. Well, you are the one with the curses, so just do whatever. Do whatever you think is the right thing to do. Also, fix my bathroom. TT dropped maimed Harlequin into Kernel Sprite. Well, I guess that's that then. Sound
There it
file.
goes.
Sound file coming up.
Okay.
The Kernel Sprite has been prototyped with the Harlequin doll. Interesting. I still can't understand this thing's gobbledygook.
That was only tier 1 prototyping. There is still another tier to the prototyping process, which for all we know merely advances this entity through increasing the esoteric states of linguistics.
The clock is ticking. We don't have much time for this asinine tomfoolery.
This unmitigated poppycock?
Extravagant hogwash! Okay, stop. Stop typing whatever silly thing you're typing. I'm going upstairs to the big platformy thing.
The alchemeter?
Uh,
Try to learn the lingo.
use
John, use pre-punch card with the
Yeah.
alchemeter.
That's Tyler's phone. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Tis. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I keep
There's-
ticking with the mouse and it keeps doing shit.
What shit is it doing, Snow?
Like I accidentally hit back or forward or something.
There is no slot for a card anywhere to be found in the alchemeter. The Colonel sprite follows you upstairs. TT, explore Athenium.
Acquiring a Cruxite dowel seems to have populated the Athenaeum with one item, a perfectly generic object. John, capture log telescope.
I do believe that is pronounced Athenium. But, like, I don't think it comes up much.
Okay.
Yep, there's the PDA. You snatch the telescope from its tripod. Who knows? They might come in useful. But more importantly, it pushes the Crooksite to the last shut card, making it available for tinkering. The PDA is predictably jettisoned over the yard, into the yard, over the neighbor's fence. Put Crooksite in weird pattern on Alchemata. What? Thanks. There you go, Snow.
You place the Cruxite dowel on the alchemeter's small pedestal. Something is happening. Next.
Oh. It reads the thing.
Does. Next.
You set the alchemator to cast three perfectly generic objects for some reason, expending a total of 6 units of build grist. These things look completely useless. What a waste! Out of the corner of your eye, you notice there's something up in the sky. Switch modus and use telescope to inspect sky.
You switch back to the stack modus and get a close look with your telescope. Whatever it is, the Colonel Sprite seems particularly agitated about it. Next.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, that doesn't look good.
Oh dear.
That's definitely not good.
You're no astronaut. You're no astronomer, but its trajectory looks suspiciously head-on with your current perspective. This is a troubling development. John, high five Colonel Sprite.
You figure you've left him hanging long enough. John, attempt to ingest a unit of build grist.
Because it looks like gushes. Give me a sec. What's up?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I banged on people from back from bathroom. I had a smash. So like,
Are you alright, Fee?
okay. You had your medicine, Pete?
Steven.
Yes, ma'am.
You gonna be alright? Because I'm still streaming.
Yeah, man.
Okay. It is tempting because they strongly resemble rock and blue raspberry gushers. However, units of Bilgrist are a gaming abstraction and do not seem to exist in the physical plane. There is apparently no crisis so imminent that will deter you from contemplating idiotic and frivolous actions. Okay. I guess that's you reading.
Your dad is getting home. John, what did you do with your PDA this time? I'm working on the bathroom, but we are letting things blow on build grist. TT, revised bathroom.
Oh my god, Tyler.
I return.
Yes,
Sorry?
we could tell. We could tell.
I had to plug my headphones in.
John's dad can't open the door. There's the toilet on the outside with cake. John, run to your room and contact TT through Pester Chum. Oh yeah, John's room looks stupid now. 2 chums have been trying to message you. John, answer chums.
I'm working on the bathroom, but we are running low on build grist.
Oh man, who cares about the bathroom now? There's a meteor heading for my house.
I see. Do you suppose it has anything to do with the game?
I don't know, maybe. What do I do?
I think it's very likely. The walkthroughs vaguely suggest an impending threat before they end. The already poorly constructed sentences become even more curt and ambiguous, as if written hastily and with a sense of alarm. Actually, their dedication to updating the walkthrough under such circumstances is admirable.
Wow, fascinating. Whoa.
If the meteor is a game construct, I think the only thing to do is proceed, and try to solve the dilemma on the game's terms. Try using the lathe. It says you can use the card on it, but it isn't more specific than that.
Okay, I'll do that.
Really, it is a labor to read this drivel. If I read any more, my brain will need to be spoon-fed from a jar, while it blows spit bubbles in a high chair. I think I will write my own walkthrough. That is after we make sure you don't die.
And meanwhile...
I heard you got the box. I hope you appreciate my heroic fatherly perseverance in getting it to you. In my rough and tumble dirty wife-beaterly sort of way. Also, I hope you appreciate how many no-talent douches had their mitts on that buddy before you. It's like a grubby baton in some huge douchebag marathon. Hey, where are you?
Oh man, the bunny was awesome, but I don't have time to talk. I'm playing Spurb and it's kind of a nightmare. TT is breaking everything in my house.
Dude, I told you to steer clear of that game. And for that matter, you should probably wash your hands of flighty broads and their snarky horseshit altogether.
And now there's a meteor coming, and I'm not even joking about that. It's a big old asteroid or comet or something in the sky, heading right for my house.
Oh man, how big is it?
I don't know. Big, I guess. I gotta go. We'll talk later if I'm still alive and the Earth isn't blown up.
Like the size of Texas or just Rhode Island? They're always throwing around these geographical comparisons to give us a sense of scale like it really means anything to us. But it's like it doesn't matter. It's always just like, wow, that's pretty fucking big. Like, Mr. President, there's a meteor coming, sir. Oh yeah, how big is it? It's the size of Texas, sir. Oh shit. Or how big is it? It's the size of New York City, sir. Oh shit. Sir, I'm afraid the comet is the size of your mom's dick. Oh snap. Sir, are you familiar with Jupiter? You mean like the planet? Yeah, well, it's that big star. That sounds pretty big. I have a question. Is it Jupiter? Yes, sir. Earth is literally under siege by planet fucking Jupiter. Oh shit. Anyway, later. Sean, use pre-punch card on totem lathe.
What the fuck? It didn't work.
Oh no! I redeemed some grist in Aretha's chat to play a message.
I see that.
Yeah, it didn't work. Do it again. I want it to actually work.
I'm giving you my points back for that one.
Yes, sir. Earth is literally under
Everyone
siege
hydrate
by
as well.
planet fucking Jupiter.
Hydrating.
There we go. It worked that time. John, use pre-punch card on totem lathe. You slip the pre-punch card. Alright, go on. No, yeah, you should do a few.
You slip the pre-punched card into a slot on the totem lathe. Above, a tool arm deploys a configuration of chisels. Now you just need something to lathe. John, take Cruxite to totem lathe.
You can do the next few. Like, you can do a few in a row.
Cursing your lack of foresight, you return to the balcony for the Cruxite dowel you left on the pedestal. You navigate the hallway, leery of your dad, who is presently puzzling over the new fixture in this hallway.
Hmm.
The perfect crime.
Rose fucking puts the toilet back.
You retrieve the Cruxite dowel. Dad just shrugs and heads back downstairs, presumably to do some more baking. If only he knew you were hard at work saving his ass. John, use Cruxite dowel on totem lathe.
You clamp
Clamp the Cruxite in the lathe. Alright, that's my last one. John, activate lathe.
Oh.
Mm.
It makes a swooshy group side down. Your lathe carves one totem. You take the totem. Alright, I used the lathe to make this blue shapey thing. Now I guess I take it back to the alchemixer again. Hello? Tentacle therapist is no longer connected. Oh, Jesus. That's John's door, by the way, Snow. As in his bedroom door.
Oh no.
One could say he is probably stuck in
Slightly
his
fucked.
house.
Mm.
In his home.
Mm-hmm.
In his house.
In his home.
Well, hello.
He is room bound.
He's hive bound. No, wait, that one's too. It's much later. Ah! Alright then. Well, going to next, we get to see a new character.
Ooh.
Snow, would you like to do the honors?
Sure thing. A young lady stands in her bedroom. Due to a violent storm, her house has just lost power, along with her wireless internet connection. This has severed her link to a popular video game she was playing with a young man at a critical moment. That young man is relying on this young lady to reestablish a connection somehow. This young lady named... It's on the tip of your tongue. What was the name of this young lady again? Enter name.
Blighty Broad. No, that wasn't it. One more time. Rose Lalonde. Examine room.
Examine the room.
And as this is your character, you get to examine their room.
Your name is Rose. As was previously mentioned, you are without electricity, although your laptop computer still functions on battery power. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for rather obscure literature. You enjoy creative writing and are somewhat secretive about it. You have a fondness for the
Bestially strange.
bestially strange and fictitious, and sometimes dabble in psychoanalysis. You also like to knit, and your room is a bit of a mess. And on occasion, if just the right one strikes your fancy, you like to play video games with your friends. What will you do? Rose, retrieve arms from the purple box.
The purple package's contents are private. No one is allowed to look inside. I apologize, Tyler. Rose, writhe like a flagellum and puke on your bed.
What a terrible idea. The thought alone makes you sick to your stomach. Rose, strike writing journal and mutter, "My precious."
Wow, she really does not want us to see a lot of these things.
Yeah.
Which is weird, right? That brings up a point I've always wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Why is it that Rose knows there are players watching her?
GG note acknowledges them too, but I just assume that's because she's weird.
Who's GG again? Oh, yeah.
Green.
Yeah, Green. The one who we're desperately not trying to say the name of by accident.
We've already said 2 out of the 3. We're not doing the third. Anyway.
I'm sorry, I just need to put my glasses back on. It's so
Snow.
fucking hot here.
Snow?
You would only resort to such an embarrassing activity while no one was watching. These journals are for your eyes only. Rose, get violin.
Go on, Tyler. You go from there and we'll try and keep it normal.
You capture the violin, storing it in the root card of your Silodex. Rose, play a haunting refrain on the violin.
Hey, another sound one.
Yay.
She's so
Cool.
good.
I could play that.
You waste approximately 40 seconds
I probably could at one point.
playing the violin while your friend is in peril. Nice time management skills there, sweetheart. John,
Magnificent skills.
John, tell Liv Tyler you love her before impact.
Since your good-for-nothing friend is obviously not going to bail you out in time, you issue words of parting fondness to dear sweet Liv. Oh, if only Affleck could have been the one to make the final sacrifice instead of her stubborn blue-collar salt-to-earth father. Then she would fall into your arms for consolation, and you would be the one to make the deceased Bruce Willis proud. Rose, capsulog knitting supply bag.
You get the knitting bag. It occupies the left leaf card under the violin, as per the tree modus's alphabetical sorting method. K is less than V.
Okay.
Rose, look out window.
We're learning about we're learning about her modus. Do you see this little faint glows of red, Snow? Snow?
Yeah, I do.
Looks cool. I like this shot a lot, honestly.
It's
Pretty neat.
cool.
Yeah, sorry, I had food in my mouth, that's all, Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
Your panoramic window offers a view of your yard and the mausoleum housing your dead cat, Jasper's, who died when you were young. Your mum had the structure erected with a spirit of scornful irony in response to your youthfully innocent request to hold a funeral for the animal. At least this is how you've come to interpret the gesture in retrospect. You can also make out the silhouette of a laboratory next door, a facility which likely broadcasts strong wireless internet signal. You may be able to connect to the signal from a different part of the house, perhaps if you seek higher ground. Rose, get laptop.
You take your laptop and prepare to make the journey through the house. K is less than V, L is greater than A. This causes the tree to be unbalanced, so your Silodex auto-balances itself. Now the laptop occupies the root card, while the other two items comprise the leaves. K is less than L, V is greater than L.
So does her modus make sense now, Snow?
Not really.
It's a tree!
Tis a tree.
I don't think her modus is ever supposed to make sense for what it's worth. Go on, Tyler.
Rose, same book on deck.
I was waiting for the examine book on desk.
Oh, okay.
This book is absolutely indispensable for enthusiasts of your ilk, of which there are very few. Rose, take a book.
You take the grimoire. G is before L and before K. So because it is before L and before K, it goes on the left side of both of them. Like, you know, it tries to be under... you know what, fuck it, I'm not going to try and explain this shit. Go explore the house.
You leave your bedroom. Hanging just next to your door in the hallway is a painting of an exquisite wizard. Your mother collects these awful things ironically. She must know how much you detest them. There's no doubt in your mind she stores these dreadful things in the house to bother you. Down the hall to the right is the way to the observatory. Perhaps you will be able to connect from up there. Your mother's room is also in that direction. You will have to watch your step.
So,
Rose, tiptoe to observatory.
have you noticed so far that both of the adults that we've met seem to have interests in things similar to the interests of the children, that they try to engage with the children's interest by also engaging with the interest, and both of the children hate it.
Mm.
It's like there's no irony. She just you like magic stuff, and so she's trying to get in on magic stuff, Rose. Like, it's just there's no irony.
Anyway, we're tiptoeing to the observatory.
Yeah. Tiptoe
You
to
approach a
observatory.
juncture in the hallway. Beyond the juncture is the observatory.
Next, Rose sneak by. Cool. Okay. This door leads up to the observatory. You haven't ventured up there in quite some time. Rose, go through door.
The door opens to an exterior walkway leading to the observatory entrance. You've been less inclement weather. You've seen less inclement weather before. Oh, the things you'll do to help out a friend. Rose, hurry up to that observatory.
Rose, try to connect.
You first put your laptop down on the floor to get it situated, but removing it from the root card causes all the branches and leaves to be severed. Your items are dumped unceremoniously on the floor. Rose, see what you can observe.
You're in a hurry, sure, but that doesn't mean you can't take a moment to peek through the huge telescope. You find a gap in the clouds. It seems a flurry of smaller meteoroids is streaking steadily overhead.
You got this.
You're
Though.
not sure what this means, but it is somewhat disconcerting. Don't mind me while I have a stroke. Rose, stack laptop on the Grimoire to maximize elevation.
You'll need every advantage you can get,
Aretha,
said
I'm
Tyler.
going to strangle you.
Tyler said that.
You'll need every advantage you can get when I march over to Australia and strangle you. Rose, access laboratory Wi-Fi network.
Hot. There are several signals being broadcast from the library, each of them relatively decent strength. One of them is mysteriously and quite conveniently unsecured, requiring no password. You select the signal and reconnect to the game with John. Oh,
That's not suspicious
jeez.
at all.
He's only got 40 seconds left.
Jeez. I'm back.
Hurry up and open my door! Not that it even matters, I think I'm probably dead no matter what.
Patience, you still haven't used the new totem.
Ugh.
I believe it will create the item on the punch card.
So what is it? Like an apple or something? What good will that even do?
We'll see. I found no evidence that anyone has successfully created the item, and the content of the card appears to be variable from session to session. In one instance, it was described as an eggy-looking thing. Sick.
Do we have enough of those building jewels to make it?
According to the Athenaeum, it is a free item. This speaks to its importance, in my view. Now off you go. Rose, remove door from its hinges.
That is not... Here goes the rest of your build, Grist. Rose, put bathtub back.
Bless
Probably
you.
should have just done this in the first place. John, take totem to Alchemeter.
Gotta get those stupid blocks out of the way first. The Colonel Spray is getting awfully worked up about all this. Rose, remove blocks.
You store the perfectly generic objects in your Finalia registry, potentially to be deployed at a later date. Hey, so he gets the apple. And there's a sound one. Are you ready for the coolest sequence in Homestuck ever, Snow?
Sure.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
End of Act 1. And honestly, I think that's a really good spot to call it for the first. The first. Don't you, Snow? Like,
Yeah.
at the end of the first act. These acts are not like they're not
I like
even.
how we only made it 240 pages in.
Well, I feel like we could keep going, but like it's gonna be slower with Snow because she goes to bed earlier. Yeah.
I
Yeah, no,
suppose.
it's fine.
Yeah, is it, Tyler?
Yeah. No, Snow, you're not allowed to go to sleep. We're gonna continue.
Yep. I just think it's like a good play. Like Snow, what do you think? What do you think of Homestuck?
I like it. It's really cool.
You basically haven't even touched the surface of it, realistically. And I should point out the acts are not like evenly.
They're not equisized.
Yeah, so there are 7 acts, Snow. Right?
Okay.
There are 8,000 pages.
Jeez.
Yeah, we are
That
200
was a lot
pages.
of pages.
We are 200 pages in, and we just beat Act 1. They are not.
Mhm.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah. So if you scroll to the top, Snow, you can see there's little yellow words that say save and load. And you click
Yep.
a little plus to save where you currently are up to.
Okay.
But yeah.
Can't wait till I get more than one voice.
Yeah, I know. You can have Nana Sprite.
No, I don't. No, Snow's gonna take Nanosprite.
No, you should have more voices.
I can't do old lady.
Then stop complaining.
It's just you guys are doing a lot of talking right now.
Yeah, and we're offering you a voice. But yeah, Snow, what do you think about Homestuck so far?
It's really cool. It's a really cool idea.
Mm-hmm. You don't have anything else to say on the matter?
That's really all there is to say on the matter.
Mm-hmm. Tyler, fuck you, Tyler. If you like what you saw, be sure to follow. If you want to be notified of when I go live, type exclamation point Discord in the chat to get a link to the Discord channel because I post it every single time I stream. If you wanna help the stream grow, share the link with as many people as you possibly can. Also, Snow streams.
I do.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
She was just streaming yesterday.
Yep. And that is sometimes. I don't know why
I try to stream as much as I can.
Yeah, I don't know why you said that like that. Like you were trying to defend someone, Tyler. Like,
Some reference about bugs.
bugs. Bugs? What? Let me check.
Hollow Knight.
Oh yeah, Hollow Knight. We're doing that tomorrow.
Yep, that is happening.
We are making this
We're
happen.
making it happen.
Man, that's a pretty hollow night out here. Am I right? Am I